Hello and welcome to Traveler's Tales LEGO Lord of the Rings. I love the Traveler's Tales LEGO games, even though they're a little casual, they're fun. And Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite series of all time, so we are going to play LEGO Lord of the Rings. I have only played this a very little bit. I did a practice recording to make sure it works, but other than that, this is going to be completely blind. Because these LEGO games are based very much on jokes. They're very silly retellings of otherwise usually serious stories. So I wanted to get all of the silly, funny jokes as naturally as possible.
It began with the forging of the Great Rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. 1 ring to rule them all. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
Yes, that is direct audio from the Peter Jackson adaptation. So, this is LEGO Lord of the Rings. You can jump, you can attack, you can kill orcs. The game is fairly casual. You don't really lose a whole lot for dying. You just kind of respawn. And, sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. What you're doing most of the time is you're collecting these little studs. This has been a mainstay of the Lord of the Rings. Well, not Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings doesn't really have a lot of studs unless you count Aragorn. It's been a mainstay of the Traveler's Tales LEGO games in that you collect studs. Those are it's kind of your score. You lose studs for dying, but you can pick them up if you die. They just kind of spread all around your dead body. And those are used to buy like special characters and unlocks in the hub world of the game. So we'll be grabbing some of them, but we won't be like going out of our way to collect 100% of all the studs in the game, because that'll take a really, really long time. You can also see up there when we collect studs, a little bar of studs comes down across the top of the screen. That is your true something meter. I'm not entirely sure what they call it in LEGO Lord of the Rings. In LEGO Star Wars, it was True Jedi. In LEGO Harry Potter, it was True Wizard. It's true something. And by collecting a certain amount of studs in a level, you get the true whatever rating, and that unlocks a piece of a mini kit, a LEGO mini kit figure, which if you get true rating on every level in the game, you complete the entire mini kit. Here we're introduced to character changing. We are going to switch to Elendil, King of Gondor and King of Men, who wields the sword Narsil, which is capable, because you see it glows, of destroying evil Legos. If you are playing as, say, Isildur, who does not have Narsil, he can't break the evil Legos. But Elendil Yeah, he can stab Legos. He's pretty awesome like that. So we're just gonna kill some guys. This is really simple and straightforward. This is the game's tutorial, even though it's really only saying, press Y to do this part of the game, and then it just kind of lets you go. This is really the tutorial, because we're just fighting orcs, hanging out. You know, you can see we've got a Isildur over there, and this is actually Elrond. I didn't select him in the character select screen, but that is, in fact, Elrond, who was the guy in the beginning that we saw saying, you know, Athenohine, speaking, I believe that's Sindarin.
But the power of the ring could not be undone.
It's a very nice touch that this is almost a shot-for-shot recreation of Jackson's Lord of the Rings, just with Lego pieces. But now it is time to fight Sauron. Come on, Sauron. Bring it on. I know you're really tall, but I'm gonna stab... I'm gonna get you in the feet. I'm gonna stab you in the feet. Sauron, before this battle is over, you will feel the agony of defeat. I'm sorry, I won't do that anymore. I'll just go over here and pick up these things. No! No! Ow. That hurt. Now, Sauron, he's a pretty kind of a boring fight because you have to wait until he gets his mace stuck. Switch to Elendil, who is capable of breaking evil Legos, and break his mace. You do that 3 times to get rid of all 3 of his hearts, and you win. Elendil, you see, can action roll. It's pretty sweet. He is an action hero after all. Sauron, why are you making volcanoes? You already have a big volcano there in the background. You don't need more of them. Run away, pick up studs, pick up the studs. Must get more studs. Now, something you'll remember, since this is not the first Lego game I've played, on Oven Donkey's channel, he and I were playing Lego Lord of the Rings. Or not Lego Lord of the Rings, that's what I'm playing now. We were playing Lego Star Wars. This game does, in fact, have split screen and online co-op. Despite the fact that I'm playing this on a PC, it does have split screen. You can see there on the other character thing in the top right, it says press F2 or any button to start. I will be playing this on my own because I don't actually know anyone else who has this game. But it does have split-screen co-op on a PC, which is really cool. You can either plug in 2 360 controllers, or one person can use keyboard input while the other uses a 360 controller. I don't know if you can use 2 keyboards, but that's perfectly possible. I've seen other games do it. Come on, just get your mace stuck so I can kill you, Sauron. I know you're a Maya and everything, but I'm still going to kill you. Come on. No, not the volcano. I'm just going to have to keep killing your little minion guys. And you don't have to worry about the AI-controlled characters. If they die, they just kind of fall apart. They don't have any sort of connection to your stud total.
It was in this moment that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever.
Isildur, hurry! Follow me.
I don't want to follow you. I want to keep the ring for myself because I am an easily corrupted man. Now, one thing that Traveler's Tales have always been very good about in their LEGO games is despite the fact that they're made of Legos, which is not a very not a very detailed form of thing making, they still have very good attention to detail. Just gonna save here. And we're gonna jump and jump and jump and jump because flowers. Jump. Yeah, like I was saying, good attention to detail. Look, I am actually playing as Isildur, but I have the shards of Narsil as my weapon instead of a normal sword. Lord of the Rings. Why do I keep saying Lord of the Rings when I want to say the Lego games? The Lego games are also sort of half like casual hack and slash, half like puzzle platformer, which is always nice. It gives it a little bit of variety. It doesn't get too repetitive. Oh, let's try to stay out of the fire. Ow, I'm on fire. Dang! No, no, not the cliff! Not the cliff! I just died. No, Isildur, please. No, go away. Haha, I broke the Sauron statue. Get out of here, Sauron. Get out of here. Anyway, sorry about that. I got interrupted. Like I was saying before the cut, the studs do each have their own individual values. The silver ones are worth 10, the gold ones are worth 100, and the blue glowing ones are worth 1,000, I think. Yes, and then there are very rare purple ones worth 10,000, but we haven't seen any of them yet. Oh no, not more orcs in Mordor! How could the orcs have gotten here, even though this is still their home or something? Oh my god, go away, orcs. I don't want you here. Why do I keep falling? When I was swinging my sword, I was like falling backwards, and it was annoying. Get away before I smack you with my half-broken sword. Elrond can jump high. Good job, Elrond. We're all very proud of you. I'm trying, but it's not working. Elrond, push the... Elrond, push the thing! You can push it that way. There you go. I don't know why that wasn't registering, but whatever. Cut our way through Mount Doom. Of course, they just walked to the top of Mount Doom in the series, but this is a completely different series, apparently. Like I said, not gonna concern myself too much with studs, because studs are just, you know, random collectibles, not really terribly important. If there's anything I need to show with studs, I'll probably do that grinding off screen. Now, you may have seen things like this, which we can't actually interact with. That's because you play through each level in the LEGO games twice. You play first in story mode, which is what we're doing right now. It gives you just sort of the plain story. And then after you finish a level in story mode, you can go back and play it in free play mode, which allows you to take any character you want into any level you want, including characters with abilities that were not included with the characters in story mode. For instance, this can only be opened by a character that we don't have yet. But if we replay it in free play, we can open this with a character who really shouldn't be here, but is here because of free play, and then we can get whatever's in there. Because of this, that it's not actually possible to 100% the game in one playthrough. You have to go through at least twice. But it's fun. Oh, it's True Adventurer when you get enough. I suppose it's better than nothing.
Cast it into the fire! Destroy it! No. Isildur!
But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own. Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. For 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. Until... the ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the Misty Mountains. For 500 years it poisoned his mind. But something happened then the ring did not intend. It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable.
What's this?
A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
A ring.
And that's the prologue. You see, we unlocked free play, so we can go back with any character we want. And here we unlock some of the characters that we played as in free play. Elendil, King of Men, Isildur, Prince of Gondor. And we unlocked several characters which we can later buy with the studs that we picked up in the level. Those are probably Elrond, Orc, and other Orc. There are a lot of characters to play as in this game. And a cool 30,000 studs. And I'll see you next time when we continue the story of LEGO Lord of the Rings.